about the baby. She should have a choice in what she does.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they say that if she does it all the time and she gets pregnant, that's when it should be stopped. But at the end of the
Oh,
day,
it's like a continuous thing?
but yeah,
Choice, though.
I know,
Her
yeah.
choice.
But hold on, can I say something real fast? So, but at the end of the day, that's her body. So no one can really say she needs to stop because at the end of the day, that is her body and that's her choice. So even if she does get pregnant every so often from doing it over and over again, that doesn't change. But that doesn't change the fact that she should have the opportunity to get an AB.
Literally, bro.
Like, I don't really, me personally, I don't really care if she does it often, because at the end of the day, it's not like it's better than having babies. All these babies that she cannot take care of because she's stuck in her ways. I'd rather her to get an AB than proceed with children that she never even wanted. So, do you guys have anything else to say?
No.
No,
So
so
we
we
all
all
like
like
agreeing.
agreeing.
Yeah, I think so.
Love that.
But it's interesting, Josh, that you are a
Yeah.
boy, and no shade, all tea, no shade, all tea. But like every boy talks to you about this, they usually say that it's not okay. AB is not
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So why are you the 1% who says it is?
Because I
Because I
don't
don't
like
like
men.
men.
Oh. Actually, that's a real response. That's a real response.
Yeah.
So
I
you
think
don't
men
like
are
them?
foolish.
Wow. You're really the 1%. I didn't know I was gonna come across that today. Well, me and Aloha do appreciate you sharing a respectable and logical response to this,
Mhm.
and we
Okay.
hope you
If
have.
you're gonna
If you're gonna like,
Yeah.
oh,
oh,
if you're
if
gonna
you're
kick
gonna
me
kick me
from the
like from the
thing,
thing,
No,
I hope
I'm
you
just
all have
I
a
will
saying.
have a
great
great day.
No, okay. Okay. You
day.
too.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Matthew, how old are you?
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Matthew.
Oh, he's a
Oh, he's a
child.
child.
Yeah.
Matthew,
Matthew,
speak
speak
again.
again.
He's like really muffled.
He's like
He's like
3.
3.
Baby Demogorgon.
Matthew, say
Matthew, say
hello.
hello.
Matthew, why are you here today?
Matthew, do
Do
you know what
you know what
AB
AB
is?
is?
You do?
What?
What?
One of your bacons.
He should
You should
not know
not
what
know
it
what
is,
it is,
dude.
dude.
You can
You can
barely
barely
form a
form a
sentence,
sentence,
Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah. A lot of children join. A lot. For some reason. Baby Demogorgon, yeah.
Oh.
So, sister, do you have a voice to speak?
No.
Oh my god. Okay. We're not trying to talk to any little children about this matter. Where I am. I'm not. So, yeah.
Why do
Why
they
do they
like
like
even come
even
up
come up
here?
here?
I don't know.
How do
How
they
do
even
they
know what
even know what
AB
AB
is?
is?
I don't think they do. I think they just joined.
Oh.
No.
So, Josh, while you're still here, why do you dislike men? Why do you
Because
feel like
it
they're
Because
doesn't
it
foolish?
tell
doesn't tell
anything right
anything right
about them.
about them.
And what made you to come to this conclusion?
Just
Just
growing up
growing up
around more
around more
men than
men than
women,
women,
you
Wow.
know?
you know?
Yeah. Wow, that's
Like
actually very
being
Being
raised
nice.
by
raised by
women
women
is
is
like
like
will make
will
you
make
such
you
a better
such a better
man
man
than
than
being raised
being
by
raised by
men.
men.
Well, a
Which
lot of,
Which
obviously
obviously
like I
yeah,
I
had,
had,
but
but
like
like
it was
it was
majority in
majority in
men.
men.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
So, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I was raised with women,
Mm-hmm.
but they weren't really good either. So, but I was hanging around a lot of men for my job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And you
And
see
you
how
see
they're
how they're
like.
like.
yeah, they're disgusting. Well, no shade, but Alti, they're disgusting.
No, I
So
I
agree.
agree.
yeah, but you're like
100%.
really rare to come across. Really, really rare. Do you make
Oh.
your own servers?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, you just join servers?
No, I'd be
No, I'd be
making them
making them
sometimes, you
sometimes,
know.
you know.
Oh, okay.
But
But
like,
like,
I'd be
I'd be
joining the
joining
ones
the
that are
ones that are
like, oh,
like, oh,
men are
men are
better at
better at
this and
this
that,
and
you
that,
know.
you know.
And what do you
And
say about that?
I
I prove to
prove
them
to
that
them
they're
that they're
wrong.
wrong.
But what kind of argument do they use for that?
Like
Like,
them.
them,
Oh,
oh,
excuse you.
excuse you.
Yeah.
Them
Them
saying that
saying
like
that like
men should
men
get
should get
more
more
like
like
from
from
work
work
in terms
in
of
terms of
money
money
because they
because
quote
they quote
unquote work
unquote work
harder,
harder,
which is not
which is not
true,
true,
you know.
you know.
Do they already not get that? I'm confused.
No, it's
No,
the
it's the
women
women
work just
work
as hard
just
as
as hard as
men.
men.
So
So
Right.
if not
Hello?
not
harder
harder
because they
because
have
they
to
have
go
to
through
go through
stuff every
Exactly.
day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Nada Gaming.
Nanda.
Nanda. Hello.
So, do you have a comment to say about the topic or no?
Yeah,
It
it
be
is
the
model.
Okay. So that's why you
Yeah,
think it's wrong?
No.
Yes.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Cupid, please don't.
That's an
That's an interesting
character.
character.
Yes, very.
Please don't what? Say
You come
hi
in.
and ask me
No, you didn't
how you
say
guys
hi.
are
You were
doing.
screaming when somebody was talking. It was very rude.
I did it. Okay, sorry. My apologies. Damn, don't beat
Thank
me up
you.
as soon as somebody was talking. Okay, God.
Girl,
But you
okay.
have
You
like
have like
four
four
dreads.
dreads.
Why are you guys being serious about? Why are you worried about my avatar? Worried about your own. It's
Why do
just
you
Why do you
think?
think?
because I am.
Cupid.
Why do
Really?
you have 4 blocks as hands?
What did you
What did you
say?
say?
Why do you have 4x4 blocks as hands? All right,
Can you
then.
guys
Now
stop
you
eating
know.
each other up? This is a serious topic, okay?
Whoa,
Like,
Yeah, I ain't
I
even
ain't
like
even
trying
like
to go
trying to go
out.
out.
Like,
Like,
whoa.
I'm just
I'm
trying to
just
start
trying
the
to start the
conversation.
conversation.
You're asking me
Like,
questions.
what do
What do
you?
you?
Wait, let's
Wait,
keep it
let's keep it
appropriate for
appropriate for
Roblox.
Roblox.
This is
This
the
is the
kids game,
kids
okay?
game.
Let's
Okay,
chill
let's
out.
chill out.
Hold on,
Hold on,
Josh.
Josh,
Are you
are
pro
you
life?
pro-life?
I
I
believe that
believe that
like
like
abortion is
abortion is
okay.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does anyone like
especially for
Especially for
people who
people
get
who get
raped. You
raped,
know.
you know.
Yeah, is anyone like is anyone
Is
pro
anyone
life here?
pro-life here?
Are you pro that?
No.
No.
Oh, everyone here is
Argue,
pro. See? That's great.
this is
This is
actually
actually
horrible.
horrible.
What do you mean it's actually horrible?
No, I'm
What do you
joking.
mean?
No, I'm
No,
joking.
I'm joking.
So, why are you pro C? Wisdom.
Yeah, because
Blinkmology
like
leans
leans
towards it.
towards it.
What? Mology? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's my own
epistemology
epistemology that I created, and it's
and
backed
it's
up by
backed up
like
by like
objective
objective
science
science
and
and
math and stuff.
When it comes to AB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, but what did you use? Like,
I use
I
like
use like
neuroscience
neuroscience to help me
make this
make this
epistemology, but it
epistemology, but it
basically just
basically
states
just
that
states
like
that like moral.
it's
It's
basically just
basically just
stating that
stating
like
that
moral
like moral
personhood
personhood
begins at
begins
the
at the
earliest
earliest
observable
observable
moment
moment
of
of
being
being
demonstrates
demonstrates
reflective
reflective
self-awareness,
self-awareness.
and that's
And
going to
that's
be
going to
at
be
like
at like
around
around
24
24
weeks, which
weeks,
is like
which is like
the
the
when we can
when we
see
can
them
see them
first
first
intentionally
intentionally
blink.
blink.
Guys,
Guys,
who is
who is
against
against
abortion right
abortion
here?
right here?
I think wisdom is because I asked him why is he pro choice, and then he talks about
No.
life starting at 7 weeks.
I don't understand anything what Wisdom was saying. He was using too big of words for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Sorry, this is Roblox Podiums. We're not in an actual real debate. I'm sorry. I don't understand anything you're saying.
Yeah, I don't understand why he said that.
Nah, he could have just summed it up a little bit easier.
Yeah. So Cupid, I would love to hear what you got to say, or anybody has to say about why are they pro-choice.
I think it's okay for the most part. It just depends how much you're getting. I don't think you should be getting like 5 ABs within like 2 years. But
Why?
I mean, that's her choice.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't think that's okay. Huh? Sorry, you're speaking a little low, Vina. You gotta speak up. I can't hear your mom.
So can I just respond to you, Cupid? Who's playing the TV? Can I just respond to what you got to say, please? What you just said?
Yeah.
So a lot of people do say that. They say, like, if she constantly gets ABs, then that is not okay. But I feel like it is okay because it still has to be, like, her body for her to do that. So whether or not she constantly gets pregnant, that doesn't change the fact that she shouldn't get an AB. I don't feel like it because
I understand what you mean, but I feel like if you get too many, I feel like it can start mental problems for some reason. And at the same time, I also think like I completely understand. I mean, it is her body and her choice, but I mean, she does have a whole other thing getting and living inside of her, and she keeps repeatedly getting rid of it, and I just think it's personally just disgusting.
Can I say something?
sure.
Okay, so I think that I think that abortion is like it's fine only sometimes. Like they were saying, like if you have like so many kids and like you do abortion like every single time, that's not okay. But it's like say you get RA like that. Say that happens, like obviously you're gonna want to have an abortion, or you're gonna keep the baby. But honestly, I just think that it is fine only sometimes and not like all the times.
Yeah, but nobody gets pregnant. But nobody gets pregnant back to back to back. Like that's literally impossible.
That can happen.
I mean, a lot of women do, like, there's a woman who have, like, 21 kids. I mean, a lot of women might not get, like, that back to back. But, I mean, when you get it a lot to have, like 21
yeah, but it's
like not, and I'm not talking about like right after. I'm just saying like it could be like a difference, like a long period of time, but like.
So it wouldn't be back to back. It would not be like her constantly getting an AB. It would be a long period amount of time. Like I feel like there shouldn't even be a number on how much AB she should be having. Because if she feels like she can't raise the child or take care of it, why would she put it in the womb?
What if she got RAPED? What if? What is she going to do with that baby? What if she doesn't want to keep it? Because she never intended that.
Okay, I agree with AB as well. Like, I'm saying overall. Some of you guys are saying, you say it should be used up to a certain extent, but I'm just wondering, like, why though? Because she's not.
Maybe I feel like he likes to eat a lot.
Okay.
Because you're pro-life too.
Wait. Who's pro? Who's pro-life right now? And who's pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice.
Okay, I'm pro-choice. Is it okay to make rolls? Like, do you think you can do that or no?
I don't know how to do that, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, the only rule she knows about is the ones on her stomach.
What?
What is she talking about?
Hey, are you guys pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So the people who haven't spoke yet, I want you to say why are you the group that you're in, okay?
Wait, so
Can
is
I-
everyone gonna be up here just talking at the same time?
Well, no, I'm gonna moderate it.
Specify that the people who are pro-life are going to say why they should apply, and then the people who are pro-choice are going to say why they're pro-choice. She just said that. That does not mean everybody is going to be talking. Okay.
All right. So can I go first?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm pro-life. I would say that there's no morally valid justification for having a baby. And it's not the fetus's fault for what happens after conception.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Who wants to respond to that?
Is also pro-life, guys.
What'd you say?
So are there just like two pro-lifers here and everyone else is pro-choice? I'm just asking. Okay.
So who wants to respond?
Everybody has said what they are, Miss Dog Lover. How about you just be quiet and wait for somebody else to go, and you'll know.
Cuba girl, please keep a mild tone, okay? So first,
so I was just asking. I'm just trying to be nice.
yeah,
but if you
she's
don't
allowed
want
to
me
ask. She's allowed to ask.
Wait, am I allowed to ask?
Why are you doing research? Listen, so I'm going to respond to her point, and then I'm going to let other people respond, okay?
Okay.
So you said there's nothing morality or good to get an
No
AB.
morally. I said no morally valid justification.
Yeah. So, do you think it's morally right for someone to be in a situation that they didn't ask for, which would be to be pregnant, and to be unconsensually, that done to them? Do you think that's morally right for them to be in a situation and continue with a pregnancy if they do get pregnant?
Are you saying SA? Great, that's the cases that you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say that, and I don't know if you're allowed to. So,
No, you can say SA.
are you sure?
Yeah, it is 1%, but I can still talk about it because it's still like we should still talk about this.
Yeah, it still happens. So
So can I get my
yes, you can.
So I would say that SA is a very horrible thing that happens, a very tragic case. But like I stated before in my argument, it is not the fetus's fault. You can't tell the difference between somebody that was conceived through SA or rape or whatever, and somebody that was conceived through consensual doing the deed consensually. So
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I do.
Can I
say something?
Yes, only one at a time.
Okay, can I say something then? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the fetus's fault, obviously not, because like they're a new life. But I think the woman's bodily autonomy overweighs the value of the fetus. Like the fetus is basically worth nothing compared to like the mother. Like I don't think AB is even about the child. Like it's healthcare for the mother. Like it's not even about the fetus.
So okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying. So what do you mean by worth nothing though? Compared
like
to
not worth nothing. Obviously they're worth something. It's a human life. Like it's a human life, but it's more. It's like, you know how you value me because I'm a person. I don't value the fetus as much as I would value you because they're not a person. Like they're just the potential of life. Whereas the mother, she's already living her life, and if she's gonna have to live her life with a child that she knows that she didn't want, also having to go through pregnancy. Pregnancy is such a hard experience. Like nobody would want to go through that just to have to like give that child up for adoption or not love that child in the end of the day and give them a horrible child.
So is the fetus alive?
No, it's not. It's a matter of sentience, and it's not alive at the stage, usually first trimester.
Okay, who's ever making that noise, please stop and be respectful, okay?
My
bad.
But wait, when we say alive, do you mean like biologically alive, or do you mean like what, like value? Like, I mean like, I don't know, like what do you mean, like the viability stage thing?
Yeah.
Oh, she left. Wait, she left.
She got banned.
Sorry, I mixed those two up. I mean, like at like the beginning, it's not sentient. Like it doesn't feel pain the way like a normal human being does.
Just because it doesn't feel anything doesn't mean it's like not alive. Like it's life starts at conception, but the way they use that is they use like, oh, since it's alive, that means to mean like it has their own body, can function outside the woman, which is incorrect. So just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's living doesn't mean it should be living throughout. So I don't understand that argument.
You
It's
know how
also.
pe-
Oh, sorry.
Wait, sorry. No, wait, sorry. Are you
Wait,
gonna
I'm
speak?
pro-choice. Am I in the? Are we like? Just to clarify, by the way.
I'm
So I
pro-choice as
think
well.
I think most people up here are pro-choice, besides dog
I'm
lover.
pro-life. I'm pro-life.
Okay,
Wait,
so
Wait, you're
Chris,
saying
Chris, can I get more time
you know
to
what? Never
pro?
mind.
okay, so just ask your question, then we're gonna speak to that guy who just said pro-life because he's probably the only one in here. So who wanted to ask a question?
I said never
get
mind.
Can I get
Okay.
more so I can make rules?
What?
Oh, I want mod. I want mod too.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, I just
so
wanna-
little boy, why are you pro-life?
Why would you call me that?
Because that's what you are to me, unfortunately.
I'm in 7th grade. How am I a little boy?
Oh, you are a little. No shame.
Anyways, what are you saying?
I wanted you to tell us why are you pro-life, if you can.
I'm pro-life because I believe abortion is murder because it's an unjustifiable taking of a human life.
Wow. You being cute.
So I would like to respond to that. So it's not unjustifiable. Like there is multiple reasons why people get that. So the fact that you say that it's unjustifiable to get in to do that. What?
Let me say something. I would say the only way abortion should be justifiable is if it causes the mother to die.
Is Tokyo actually dog lover?
What?
Tokyo said that he's dog lover, the one that was like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then we'll bring her up here after he's done. So does anyone want to respond to what he just said?
Yeah.
Even a pro-choice.
I don't think AB is it's not unjustifiable. It's justifiable because say for example the definition of murder. What definition of murder do you hold to?
I cannot hear Garlic. I think we're in a different age group with my.
I don't know.
I'm
gonna join you.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't really understand what your point of view is.
Wait, guys. I just want to say, if I interrupt Garlic, it's because I can't hear him. So.
Wait, stop speaking. He's trying to say something.
Okay, he said that the only justification to get an AV would be in case of the mother passes.
Okay. I would agree if her life is at risk. Yeah.
Okay, wait. What's your
Put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
I'm sorry. So is it?
Sorry,
yeah,
what
it's
did you
okay.
ask? Oh, what did you ask? Could you repeat the question?
I'm not asking you. The guy that I was asking now.
Oh, okay. Oh, did he leave?
Yeah. What happened?
All right. So I don't know why I literally got VC banned on the other account.
I know. That's what's telling you. I was gonna tell you. Yep.
Okay. So where was I? Well, okay. So somebody was like, "There's like not comparable to the mother." I would say when it comes to life or death situation, yeah, I would choose the mother. But we're not talking about life or death here. We're talking about in cases where it's murder, right? Because I believe that it's murder. So that's what I'd like to talk about.
Yeah. So how is that case like not would be considered in your eyes murder because it's literally the same action. You're taking the future human's life away. So I feel like that wouldn't, the meaning won't change because it's a different reason why the woman's getting it.
Well, no. So the reason why we have the word murder and we have the word self-defense is because we don't incriminate people that KL someone because the person that they KL was trying to KL them, right? So in this case, you are trying to, like, you're going to die if you give birth to this child. So it would be self-defense. It wouldn't be murder. So therefore, it would be justifiable.
It would be self-defense.
And the definition for murder would be unjustifiable. That's why.
No,
that doesn't make sense because self-defense would have to include two moral agents, and because the fetus is not going to be said moral agent, that's just not going to apply to the self-defense definition at all, right? That's just
I was just about to say that.
Means.
Because you're protecting your own life. Because
from someone that's intentionally trying to harm you. If someone, let's say
just because they're not intentionally trying to harm you.
Just because but that wouldn't be really the self-defense we're going to be appealing to doing here.
No, it would be the same though, because just because you aren't intentionally trying to do something doesn't mean that you shouldn't be held accountable anyway.
But it can't be held accountable if it's not a moral agent. There's no moral accountability put onto this fetus in your case of self-defense if it's not a moral agent.
Yeah, I haven't really gone that much into moral agency, but I see where you're coming from though. So, I don't know. I haven't really debated that before, so not too much.
Then we can move on if you would like.
Moral agent is?
No, not really.
No one's a moral agent is just someone that understands moral concepts and can make decisions, has rational reasoning and ability, and can recognize the moral rules or principles, like I said before. And that would mean that the fetus and a baby would be non-moral agents because they don't have the concept of these moral things, and that they can't make intentional wrongs or rights. So therefore that's why we put more lenience towards children when they do something wrong because they don't know. So that's the same thing for a fetus here.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, that's actually a really good point though. So I guess I would just have to concede to that though, because I haven't really debated that before. So that was a good point.
Oh my god! I got a first person to concede to me.
Yay!
Oh, let's go! Thank you.
Okay. So, do you have any other points?
I don't know. I kind of just joined. That was just the first thing I heard.
Yeah, we can debate on that later if when I do more research on that. I'm a beginner, so that's why.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not that
I only just started. So
yeah.
So can I add you? I would really like to go into more.
Yeah, sure. You sound really cool. Anyways.
So, other than the point that pro-lifers usually have if it's not morally right to do, I would like to hear a different standpoint on what else could there be to why abortion is not right. And these pro-lifers' eyes. So comment if you are pro-life, and I'll let you up.
Morality up. Yeah, let morality up.
Alright, wow.
Who's the Pinkie Pie skin?
I'm so proud. Okay. So I'm just gonna be pro-life.
Okay, can you explain why?
Yeah, so the fetus is just gonna be an innocent human life from conception, therefore it's gonna have the right to life.
Okay, so why would you consider that to be an innocent life?
Yeah, so the whole premise of innocence is to lack moral guilt, right? Moral guilt. Obviously, if something is a non-moral agent, meaning it cannot weigh right between wrong, it doesn't even have the capacity to obtain moral guilt. So its default status is going to be considered innocent. And on the criteria of life, it's just going to be a widely recognized fact that it's going to be starting at conception.
Yeah, it basically just tied into the whole moral agent discussion that me and Tokyo had before, where I just
taught
explained
that, by the way.
Agent. Yeah, no, you didn't. We're a moral agent. No, you didn't.
Oh my god. Oh my.
See? I explained what moral agent
Okay, wait.
is.
So do you concede Midnight Day? You concede, right?
Concede to what?
Yeah, the claim that AB is going to be considered morally permissible under our modern worldview.
I don't consider that to be innocent, so I wouldn't agree.
I'm just
going
to start jargoning if you don't concede right now.
Don't jargon. Don't jargon, bro. Shut up.
So
you find it to be morally permissible?
I don't put morality into something that's not even functioning outside of the mother's womb necessarily.
Why not?
So I wouldn't.
What?
Because it's just, I just wouldn't. It doesn't have a brain, it doesn't have a body, so I just feel
Yes,
it wouldn't be.
Yes, it does.
It does.
From 21 to 23 days, it has a heartbeat. From 3 weeks, it has a brain. From 6 weeks, it has brain waves. Why are you're just objectively lying here, right? We can see its fingers and its toes and its legs very early on. You're just lying, and also it is functioning. It has cellular.
No one said it doesn't have
immunity.
a function.
Yeah, you just said it wasn't functioning. I have this clip.
No, I did not.
You said it wasn't functioning
Okay,
because it doesn't have a brain.
We'll play it into the mic. Mic.
Why are we clipping so?
I post these. Yeah. I do this for like YouTube. Okay, fine. We'll play this. Like, you guys just like we didn't have.
Okay, but
to,
you need to relax for one. Okay.
Excuse me. What's going to be the epistemic justification on why I should relax
Bro,
my philosophical
stop!
worldview?
Because
they're not that high tier, bro. They're not that high tier.
Exactly. Auto concession. Okay. Yo, for Midnight Day, what's gonna be like your justification for like?
I already explained it.
No, you didn't. You just circular. You said I don't give fetuses in the womb.
Right. That's smart. When you ask me a direct question,
circular.
That's how I respond.
Oh my god. Okay. So look, I'm
so just because you don't fit it doesn't mean the answer is not plausible.
It's not my issue. Okay. So let's say someone said,
yeah,
hey,
but you're
why is
denying
pizza
my
the best food
answer.
ever? Yes, I am denying it because it is logically incoherent. I'm just gonna put out a little
No, it is not.
hypothetical for you, okay?
Okay, let's hear it.
So it's just gonna So it's just gonna be. It's almost like, why is pizza the best food? And I said because it's very, very good. That would be logically incoherent. It would be circular reasoning. It would not be accepted as a logical like function, I would say. Okay. So can you please give me some reasoning that's not circular on why like the position of a human being is gonna like attribute moral value to it?
Can you hear me? Okay. Give me a second.
Yoo-hoo!
Give me a
Did
second.
you fake a VC ban like the other person did?
That was really funny.
Okay, so this is disrespectful.
She muted herself.
I think I got
who
VC
made natural
banned.
law arguments.
So I don't see the fetus the way you see it. Okay.
Okay, what do
So
you see
I don't
it as?
view it clump cells, something that's not its own being.
I view everyone here as clumps of cells.
I don't
That
care
is
what you
quite
do.
literally all we are.
You're asking me a direct question, so you're trying to see my point of view.
Wait, can I talk about that? Oh yeah, isn't that nice?
Whatever the case may be, I don't view the fetus the same way that he does. That's why we're different.
Wait, but there's an objective consensus on what a fetus is, whether you like it from your preference or not. That's like saying disagreeing with the objective fact that 2 + 2 is gonna equal 4. That's like disagreeing with that objective fact. When it comes to like a fetus, the objective fact is that a fetus is going to be a human being from conception. But because she deems this fetus to be a clump of cells, that's just going to be dehumanizing that human being, right?
I don't see the fetus as a human being yet.
Yeah, but But there's an that's not.
It's not objective though, because some people just see the
it
fetus as a part of the human species. They don't see it as a being. So of course I'm gonna be
Oh my god, this is so
if it's
rough.
part of the Homo sapiens species, it's gonna be a
Right.
human being.
Right, but it's not a human being yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wouldn't classify the
criteria
same
for a
rules
being-
as I would
the
to
criteria
a human
for
being
a human
who's.
being is to be a member of the Homo sapiens species, which clearly
That's not
if it's
all.
parent. No, I'm not done. Obviously, a unalived human is not a human being, right? And then it's going to be an alive organism, okay? So it's a Homo sapien organism. Are you denying that it's going to be an organism from conception?
No one's denied that. I just said I don't view it
Splendid.
as a
Are you
human
denying
being.
the fact that it's going? Are you denying the fact that from conception it's going to be Homo sapien?
Oh wait, who said
It has the DNA, but it's not a Homo
Okay,
sapien
no.
right then and there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so bad, bro.
You contradicted yourself.
So you just said it's a Homo sapien, but it's not a Homo sapien then and there. What are you talking about? Yo, Einstein, what's good, bro?
You're confusing yourself.
How you been, man?
What's good, bro?
Not much, man. Just talking with some.
So
questionable
this
people.
is the example that I can give you, okay? To see
Alright,
from my
please.
perspective. So in the beginning stages of making a bike, let's say I just put down a wheel.
Oh my god.
Let me finish, please. So would you consider that wheel, the first stage of that bike, a bike right then and there?
That's just
Yes or
gonna
no?
be a false comparison
Just yes
fallacy,
or
right?
no. No, this is how I'm viewing things.
No. Okay, well, you're viewing it from an objectively incorrect standpoint, right?
If you
And
can't answer it, then
Einstein over
I don't.
here, he agrees it's a human being, but he
I
doesn't
don't
attribute
really.
moral value to it, right? And I'm happy to like respect that, but you know,
So
Einstein,
you cannot
even though
answer
we
the
may disagree
question.
on the topic, no, I am answering it. It is a human being from conception. There's no way to go
No,
around
that's
that.
not.
You agreed.
That's
Okay,
not
okay.
what we
What is
said.
a human
That's
being?
not
What
what
is
we
a human
said,
being?
though. That's
Okay,
not
so
what we
listen.
said,
This
though.
is how. Listen.
What is
So
a
if you
human
can't
being?
answer my question and you want to
No,
circle
it's not a
around
bike.
it,
No, it's not a bike. No, it's not a bike. It's a
okay.
wheel.
So that's exactly how I view this fetus. It's
Okay,
not a
splendid. You're
human
viewing it
being.
in a logically incoherent
Excuse me. Can
manner,
I
okay?
finish, please?
No, you may not if you're going to just like
Then
spew out
you may
lies.
go down, because I am the host. I listen to everyone's points, whether if I feel like it's incorrect or not. So the fact that you're
Why'd you put
not
him
giving me
down?
that
I was
space,
literally,
excuse
I was
me,
literally.
don't interrupt. The fact that you're not letting me speak to reach a certain understanding, then I don't know why I should debate with you or have you up here, okay?
Wait, host, I think it's because none of you guys were really like coherent with like debating, and I feel like we're trying to get down to the bottom line of what a human being is going to be, and all he was asking was how do you
Right, he was asking me a direct question and he denied it. Because at the end of the day, we are not going to agree on the same thing. So he wants a conclusive answer.
No, but we have to agree on the same
hold
thing
on,
because
hold on.
Okay.
When it comes
but
down
you
to a
don't
fetus, we have two different views upon it. So he's trying to get me on the same bus that he is going to, when obviously that's not going to happen. So I gave him that example to see where I'm coming from when I apply it to the fetus, that is not a human being yet. If it will become, if it gets like not like died, when it will become a human being, that's when it will become a human being. But I don't see it as that, so I don't apply morality to it or a sense of innocence to it.
Okay, wait. So a few things here. First, I wasn't here for the hypothetical or whatever you gave, so I wouldn't be able to speak.
Right, because I wasn't talking to you.
But
I was talking to him.
I know, but I wasn't here in general to hear anything. So either whether you were talking to me or not, I would still be able to hear. But because I wasn't here, I wasn't able to hear it. So we're not going to talk about that. But what I think what he was just asking is what you seem when does human life start for you? That's what I just want to start off. When does human life start for you?
Human life?
Yeah, like being part of the Homo sapien species, being recognized as a human being, like from like your biological like essence.
Wait, host, can I say something real quick?
After I'm done answering the question, okay?
The thing is, she never said that they weren't a part of the human species, though. She never said that.
Yes. Okay, but that's why I'm asking her. When does she believe that a human being like lives? Like when does that start?
Live?
Like when does someone classify as a human being?
Well, I can't really just give a strict. So I'll say probably when it's outside of the mother, when it's not inside of the mother, because it's its own being. It doesn't depend to be inside of a body to live and to get its daily nutrients. No, so that's what I would classify it.
So obviously, what does human mean versus human being? What do those two different words mean to you?
So I would classify that as being its own personnel, being its own self, which means it can function outside of something. For this example, I would classify that functioning outside of the mother's body, what I classify as its own being, a human being.
Yeah, so I'm just going to let you right now, I'm going to tell you right now that your sort of, what Wisdom said, your sort of viability does not necessarily deem you to be an independent being. Being independent and dependent isn't going to change your biological standpoint of being a human being in general, right? So a being is not going to be defined by what cannot currently exercise in the moment of time.
I'm not saying that is what overall. I'm saying because you asked me the direct question. You asked me what do I view as a human being. What stages would I classify it to be a human being? You asked me that question. I am not. Okay, I obviously have to speak from my perspective, which is subjective. So I'm not saying that's the overall, but that's how I view it.
Wait. So if your perspective, So if your perspective is subjective, how do you getting this objective consensus that a fetus is not going to be a human being, even though that's an objective fact? That's kind of self-refuting, right?
Because I can only speak from my perspective, obviously.
Yeah, but I can speak from my perspective and talk from an objective point of view by saying
It depends what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's inherently going to be a human being. I can give you some government sites, and I can give you some embryology textbooks that prove that it's going to be a human being from conception.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
You can type it in chat. But then we have to see like what's the then we have to feed into the definitions of both words, like what you
so the first I'm going to give you
definition of human and definition of being.
Definition of human, definition of being.
Yeah, you have to feed into those definitions.
Yeah, but like I said before, a being it's not gonna be like defined by what someone can currently do.
It's not. I'm not just saying just someone. This is just overall.
Okay, but you're getting. I think you're getting confused with personhood. Personhood and being a human being.
No, I would have said personhood. I would have just said personhood. I did not mix up the two.
Okay, but personhood would be. Hold on. Okay,
to you, possibly, but to me, no.
Okay, so then I'm gonna give you the sources, and then you can just take it from there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for my first site I'm going to give you is the NIH.gov, where under the abstract thing, it says, it is an undeniable empirical fact that a human fetus is a member of the Homo sapiens species from the moment of conception, right? That's your first government, okay? I'm going to give you some embryology textbooks as well.
Okay, I don't want you to give me something that I did not disagree about. That would mean I would.
You disagree with it being a human being?
No, I did not. Well, no. What you just read was hold on. What you just read was something to have to do with the Homo sapiens species, not the human being part.
Being a human being.
So what I denied was the fetus was a human being. I did not deny that it's not a part of the Homo sapien spectrum, whatever.
To be a human being, you have to be a part of the Homo sapiens species.
Yeah, that's why you apply human to it, but not being.
Oh my god. Okay. So
wait, reread what you just said. I want you to.
Okay. So by your logic, you believe that a being has to be an independent human, correct? Yes?
No.
No. Okay. So what does being mean to you?
When I apply to human, something that can exist outside of a mother. This is what we're applying it to. There's different.
Very broad.
Okay, but this is what I view it as. Okay, a human being that can exist outside of its mother, not inside, let's say, the womb.
Okay. Why does location matter when it comes to being a human being?
Well, so you can function better, I'd say.
Function better. Function better in what way?
Depends who you talk to.
No, I'm talking to you. That's what I want to depend on, right? So when I'm speaking to you on what you objectively think on when someone becomes a human, quote unquote, being, right? You believe that a being is when you're outside of the mother's womb because it, quote unquote, functions better. So I'm asking you, how does it function better, and how does that determine you to be a being? And you just said
I say paths.
So if it depends on who you talk to, then it's not going to be an objective fact, and we shouldn't hold to.
No one said it was an objective fact. I literally said it was subjective. You hold everything I say to what I apply overall to every little thing. No,
I'm saying
this is how this is how I do it, right? Which is obviously, if it's coming from me, it's subjective.
Right. So it's objective and not an objective fact. So we shouldn't hold to this.
But you said it was objective, not
because that's an objective fact. You can't be.
No,
I'm not.
I'm not forcing my beliefs on other people.
Forcing? So you believe that an objective fact is going to be forcing?
No, when you said that I believe that it was an objective fact, right? That will mean that I would try to force it on other people. Yes. Which I am not.
Okay, so if people are living in delusion, right, and are living in a false reality,
that could be subjective.
No, okay, they are objectively living in a false reality because of the objective.
According to who?
According to the... What do you mean according to who?
You need to relax, young lady.
No, because you're being stupid and intellectual.
Then you can get banned.
Yo, okay, good. Ban me. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
No, wait, no.
Her name is Patience, and she lacks that.
Not counting gang violence.
I'm dead, wait.
I don't know why they're applying everything I say to the literal, like, fact of it all, which is not the case.
No. It's just a debate.
Hello.
Needs to calm down.
Right, exactly. Hello. You've been waiting for 19 minutes.
Yeah, do you want me to tell you what I hold to?
Just give me, like, are you pro C or pro L?
Yeah, I'm pro life.
Okay, why?
So yeah, I'm gonna hold to like a Platonism, theology, and natural law. So when holding to these, I believe that this thing has an intent, and that intent should be fulfilled. If not fulfilled, it would be a test of free will, right?
So what do you mean by thing? Do you apply this to humans or
like
just overall?
I'm referring to like reproduction, right? The intent is for that child to be conceived. If not conceived, it will just be a test upon free will, and free will has immoral and moral aspects, and I classify this under an immoral aspect.
Okay, why?
Yeah. So the reason I think it's the reason why is because I think it's murder. My definition of murder would be like the unjust or unlawful killing of an innocent. I'm not going to appeal to like a lawful aspect though, because that's based upon somebody else's subjective claims. So I'm just going to base it upon an unjust aspect. And the reason I appeal to that aspect is because it's the killing of an innocent. That's why therefore it'd like be unjust.
So they're innocent in the situation, so therefore the woman is exempt from getting an abortion because the fetus is innocent in that situation, basically. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so why would it be innocent?
So yeah, because of the fact that it hasn't had the ability, but it will have the ability to make these moral decisions. So it hasn't been able to make an immoral decision nor a moral decision.
So why would you classify it as innocent if it hasn't done nothing morally? Just.
Yeah, because of the fact. Yeah, the reason I'd call it innocent is because it's the absence of wrongdoing. Therefore, it'd be innocent because they can't just put it in a middle ground, right? There's no middle ground between like wrongdoing and innocent. It's either one or the other.
What's your definition of innocence?
So yeah, my definition of innocent would be somebody that has the absence of like wrongdoing.
Okay.
But why would that qualify for it to live? I don't understand. Like that's, I feel like that wouldn't be a good enough reason to let it live because it just didn't do anything wrong. Obviously, it's doing something wrong. That's why it's going to be gone.
See, I can give you an argument upon potentiality if you want.
For what?
So yeah, I'm ought to hold this fetus to morally valuable aspect because of the fact that it has potentiality for these experiences.
Wait,
and
I don't think that really matters, honestly, because say for example, like you have like a disease on you and they're just doing what they naturally do. Like obviously bacteria needs to survive, it needs to feed off things. You're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna let you give me a disease because
no,
that's
but
what you have
Pinkie Pie, that he holds human life value way more than a bacteria. So that's also a reason why he doesn't like abortion. Yeah. Because he holds human life to a certain extent.
If you want to, I can tell you how it's not a bacteria if you want.
No, wait. I'm not comparing the value of them. I'm giving you an analogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that analogy was just based as like premise upon that the fetus is what was a bacteria, but it's not. So the analogy would just be futile.
Brother, I'm not. Wait, no. Like, listen to what I actually said. Like,
but it's viewed as a bacteria.
Oh my god. Okay. Let me just not use an analogy then, because you guys just can't comprehend.
No, but it is viewed as a bacteria.
I think you're forgetting your own arguments.
Okay, let her remember. Don't attack her, okay? So let me tell you.
She just called me. She just said I don't think you guys can comprehend.
That's like analogies. Now I'm gonna drop it because you didn't understand it the first time.
Okay, so listen. But the fetus can be seen as a bacteria because when it first gets, well, not when it first like brings on life, okay, it's the women's immune system attacks it because it thinks it's bacteria.
Yeah. Classifying upon something, the right term would be like a mutualism, right? It's like symbiotic. They both benefit from this. Therefore, it wouldn't be a bacteria because a bacteria would be one-sided.
Women do not benefit from the fetus. It would be the other way around.
Yes, she does.
No, it does
I mean,
not.
she gets fetal cells, but fetal cells aren't beneficial to the woman, to be honest.
It lowers cancer risks, and it also increases the regulation of especially T. Sorry.
T.
Who's arguing no and who's arguing yes?
They're carrying another human being, so they're gonna have to benefit. But then after that baby comes out of her body, it's gonna go away. So it's not really beneficial.
Yeah, but it doesn't. So they're still both contributing. Therefore, it wouldn't be bacteria. No,
I mean, it might, but it's way more faults than rights in this situation.
I think you guys might want to check up on the definition of a bacteria because a bacteria would be one-sided, right? That'd just be the taking of something.
No, I'm just I brought that up because it was treated like a bacteria. Literally, the first stages of its becoming in existence. It was treated like a bacteria. It was treated like an invasive, something that shouldn't be in the body, and that's why it's being attacked.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what it's treated like, right?
I have a counterpoint.
Well, it kind of does.
I have a counterpoint.
I mean, if I treat... Listen.
Because if it was this innocent life that's not considered a parasite or a bacteria, then why is it being attacked?
Jordan, they don't listen.
Well, not necessarily.
If I treat somebody who's white like they're black, does that mean that they're black?
Why are we using this?
What? I wouldn't even compare the two.
Shy, you made a claim. You made a claim that fetal cells aren't beneficial. You are aware that they're about just.
Wait, pause. I never said
aware that they are just as flexible as
No, you
right?
did say that.
Yeah, they've been found.
No,
in, like, the heart
she
and
said
the
that was
kidney.
kind of
They are very
not.
beneficial. No. Well, they are
I
very
said they're
beneficial, and they they remain in the body for up to 10 years.
But then
They remain there for 10 years.
there's more faults than rights.
For 10 years after the baby leaves her, they're still there. The baby is still helping her after 10 years.
What study or statistic you looking at to show?
Yeah, it's just gonna be NHS.gov, dude. Like literally, look up fetal cells, and then flexibility and longevity. Look that up, and you'll find everything that you need. I got all this from a government website. But it's just like I'm not trying to be mean here, but this is so dangerous. Like you're spreading misinformation on a human rights topic.
She never said that though.
You sound like Charlie Kirk saying that, bro.
I have a question though. So do these fetal cells come through postpartum?
I don't.
Oh, clock that T. Hold on, clock it. Clock that T for a second.
You spoke. Now it's my time to speak.
Yo, clock it, clock.
No, because you were talking for so long, so it's my time to speak now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's my turn to speak?
Yes.
Wait, Jam. You need to wait.
Bro, I've been here for ages.
Do they help with postpartum? Do they help with repairing the body? Do they help with?
Then they help with bills. There's more faults than rights. At the end of the day.
Okay. I'm happy to answer. Yes. Okay. Yes, they do help with repairing the body. They've been found mostly in the, I believe, jugular and heart. In regards to the emotional aspects of postpartum, it's a very sad thing. But no, obviously cells, I don't really think they would affect your emotional regulation.
You don't really think?
They do.
You don't really think?
Hormones.
Yeah. Hormones? Yeah, no. These are just going to be cells that are meant to repair your body, right? They've been found in the bloodstream for up to 10 years after. So yes, it is repairing your body. It is repairing your body.
Like, exactly what, though?
Yo, Chudlin, I'm so happy you said that.
Yeah, hold up one second. It's pmc.ntbi.nlm.nih.
So it shares, like, what exactly are these cells repairing in the body?
They're called fetal cells. Yeah, and they're just, you know how stem cells are very flexible, meaning they can go to different types of the body and repair them?
It's like that? That's what it says?
Yeah, they are not stem cells, but they are very close to it in their flexibility, and yes, they do remain in your body for a very long time. But yeah, no. So
wait, pause. Because females produce stem cells every single month. With your period, you produce stem cells either way. It's not beneficial.
I don't care.
Yeah. No. Wait.
Every single month. Every month.
Yeah. Sure, that's great. But I'm saying there is fetal cells, meaning not her DNA. It is fetal cells that are actively helping her for 10 years after, conceiving and carrying this. Okay, nice dodge. Oh my God, this is like so sad. Do you not see this, Midnight?
Yo.
Right. Everyone shut up.
Can we start? We should start singing songs.
Okay.
Wait, what happened to her?
Oh, and also, girls do not make stem cells. Menstrual derived stem cells are derived from the uterine lining. Yeah. No, monthly nightly base. Yeah. So I mean, like, she just dodged. Like, this is so sad.
Wait, can we start singing some songs now?
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Bro,
freedom of speech, man. Freedom of speech.
Why?
No. You mean freedom
I
to
live
sing?
in America.
So
I'm an
do you
American,
guys?
born to be an American.
Bye.
Like that.
That was a rough listen.
Okay, so Jam, what do you have to say? Explain why you're pro L.
I heard someone say earlier about bacteria and how your body attacks it because it's not meant to be there. Right? We all agree that's what's been said.
I mean, I wasn't there, but I did hear her
I
say
said it gets treated like bacteria. So I said if it's getting treated like it's bacteria in the first beginning stages of it, sticking to the whatever, I'm not allowed to say
and
it.
Your body rejects
why is it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't. Then why is it considered innocent?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So first of all,
I was asking
you are
Jam.
aware that. Oh, well, I'm gonna answer that because he unfortunately did get VC banned.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
Yes, you. Oh, that was.
See, you need to give him some time to speak, okay?
Yeah. So no, obviously, if it's an external bacteria that is going to be harmful to us, typically our body is going to attack it, right? Our body makes more of these things called Treg cells, right? And I believe it's T regulation cells, and they're for autoimmune. It creates more of them, so your body actually doesn't harm the fetus because it is recognized as a different or an outside object due to the fact that it is not 100%.
I know. I'm not saying it is bacteria, but it gets treated like it.
Wait. If your body is specifically trying to protect it, sustaining it, and then creating cells so your immune system does not attack it,
so you need to let me finish, okay? So you can understand the bigger picture.
How is it bacteria? I gave you...
I literally said it wasn't. It gets treated like bacteria. So why is it considered innocent?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Okay. How does it get treated? No, I don't. It gets treated.
You literally just gave me something that was like it reforms it and stuff like that.
Treg cells. It's an autoimmune cell. It's to calm your autoimmune system down so you don't attack yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I'm joining the chat. I hope you all know.
And then due to the fact that, like I said, it is recognized as an outside body, a foreign body, because it is 50% the father's DNA. Your body makes more Treg cells so it does not attack it. It is trying to keep it alive and making sure your immune system does not attack it. That is like the opposite of what harmful bacteria is. Your immune system attempts to attack it. So can you please tell me how it's treated like bacteria in any way, shape, or form, or are you just gonna
The body tries to get rid of it.
Okay, please tell me how.
I have to look up exactly what you're looking for.
Okay, nice. Oh my God. This is
so
bad,
back
bro.
to Jam.
Right, back to me. Before I got rudely interrupted twice. So bacteria. Who are you? Bacteria, you were saying, and how it gets attacked, right? Because it's a foreign object. Your body is a foreign object. Right?
Okay.
I'm just summarizing, okay? I'm not an expert. I'm a man.
Yeah, I'm not either, so I don't have everything. So
I'm a man, so.
Right, definitely. So what are you trying to say?
Basically, right? Your body can try to attack it, and your body does try to defend it. However, your body, if it becomes aware of other things, it can also try to attack them. Eyes being a main example. Does that mean that, like, what's your opinion on eyes then?
Again, like, you're just not understanding. Because what that guy was saying, please be quiet. What that guy was saying was that it's innocent, because it has no evil and stuff like that. So I was saying the first stages of it even existing is being attacked. Okay? So how can something like that be innocent and not, well, you probably don't know.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I'm not saying it is bacteria.
No. The whole premise.
The eyes have no morality to be innocent, sweetie.
Okay, you're using morality in the wrong term. You're trying to say moral value.
Don't call me sweetie.
Okay, look, so the whole premise of why you would be attributed a moral status is due to the fact that you're having rational nature, okay? Right, in the same way how it's going to be the capacity that allows us to, have morals and, create reason. That's what's going to attribute us.
But that could be
ability to
subjective.
have a moral status. No, sure, rational nature in itself, there's going to be different forms. Like
no,
ones
morality.
introduced by Emmanuel. Morality, yes, morality is subjective. Oh my God, are you just letting everyone up just because you try to dodge me?
Morality, listen. Morality, listen.
No, let me finish.
Yeah, you can't listen. Like, why are you trying to control everything? Jesus
so the
Christ.
whole premise of innocence is to lack moral guilt, right? What is moral guilt? That's subjective, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's just to not have it.
So
right?
you can't tell me something that I feel like shouldn't exist if someone's not ready for it. Is morality right to do? When that could be subjective to whoever you talk to.
You don't want to.
I don't want to get into another definition with you guys because that's not the prompt.
Okay, fine. All right, what's going to be the epistemic and moral justification for your framework on why you're valuing the mother? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like,
wait, what?
Say we could have what's going to be the epistemic and moral justification for your framework where you're attributing innocence or, human rights to the mother?
Do you value human life to a certain extent? I don't.
I value it to the highest extent.
So that's a good reason.
What's going to be like the logical justification behind that?
What I deem as logical?
Yeah, no, not what you deem as logical. Logical, it's just going to be like...
No, but I can't explain to you overall. I have to come from my perspective once again.
No. It's going to be very simple. It's going to be like your
it's not very simple.
On like what's going to be like...
Yeah, what I feel...
Okay.
Clock that T, but clock that T though.
Hey, I agree.
Yeah.
Only women
I don't value...
Shh, I don't... Why is a man in this conversation?
Only women
just
should be able to
because I'm allowed to speak about human rights matters.
Yeah,
it's not a human right. It's a reproductive health matter.
Spam preach.
No.
Spam is preaching.
Yo, Ant, you need to grow up. What are you doing? Like, anyway, bro.
It's reproductive health, which has nothing to do with a man's opinion.
You're 100% correct.
It doesn't affect you at all.
It's 100% correct.
Wait, so I just want to ask. Wait, spam. With that logic, I just want to ask: do you think animal cruelty is wrong?
Animal cruelty is not what
it's not a gender type of thing. It's not like only one gender can experience it ever. So that would not be classified as that.
You did kind of fail to bring me any like epistemic justification or like motivation.
No, because
your like moral criteria.
We are not going to agree on the same things, okay?
No.
We're not. We're going to continue, okay? So I don't value human life the way that most people do. So I don't view a fetus as innocent. I don't view it literally as anything besides something that can either get rid of or stay. Okay?
That's sick.
Why would I do that?
Like,
so I don't view as
epistemic motivation to like uphold this claim, or are you just gonna like?
It's not a claim. It's what I believe
so it's
when it comes
moral
to this.
intuition. So you're gonna
and that's what it always comes down to.
Logical coherency. No, it does not. Right? My beliefs are just gonna be backed by like an epistemic justification.
I don't care what your beliefs is. You guys think that
that's fine.
We fit in the same boat when we really do not.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we're disagreeing, so if I don't value human life to that extent, obviously I'm going to get rid of it, or I agree with it.
Okay, so
a Homo sapien living thing with fully developed, living outside of the mother's body.
Do you think grape is wrong, or is it like going to be morally acceptable?
No comment. I'm not speaking about that right now.
No comment, splendid. Yeah, because you know that it is. You know that it is inherently wrong.
Than reproductive health. Why is this anything other than reproductive health?
I don't know, but. Yeah.
No, that's a dodge. Host.
It's not moral.
If you don't care about his
it's
opinion or his logic,
health.
right?
It has nothing to do with morality.
Making a server in the first place if you can't defend or debate
about.
your own position.
The ability to protect
about morality
the mother
and using the wrong sense of morality. And then
sweetheart, simple. Simple.
You keep calling everything subjective. You're not debating. You're being a nihilist.
This is
you don't
a very
care about
simple,
anything. You don't think anything is
simplistic
right or wrong.
issue if you just understand.
And that's
okay, so why did you come back on another account?
Because I was banned.
Yeah, exactly. You guys ask us questions. You don't hear us out. You deem it to some type of definition. No, you don't. You deem it to some other definition, and you want us to explain the definition back to you. And if we can't do it in the terms that you think that definition is, then we're incorrect, right?
No,
we're wrong, and we are low tier. And we are low tier.
No. You're
And
not,
like
you're
you,
not
no, you're not
No,
understanding.
no.
What you don't understand is I am the host. Okay? There's a lot of things that people don't hear each other out. I mean, understand. But that doesn't mean I can't hear you out. I'm not cutting you off or telling that your opinion is incorrect. That's what you're doing to me. And then you expect me not to get you off. And then on top of that, you call me a bunch of names, which I've never done to either one of you guys. But when somebody comes in here and actually puts reasoning and logical, which you shouldn't be speaking about something that will never, ever, ever happen to you, you get very offended. But that's exactly what you're doing to me. Okay? So let's stop telling what the host needs to do, because you can get bananaed again. Okay? And you're going to let people finish what they got to say, and you're not going to tell what they think is incorrect, because they're not doing the same to you. Period. So let's move on to another pro-life. So raise your hand if you're pro-life and you're able to let the other party speak and not call them names when you disagree. It's not rare to come across people like that. Okay. Wisdom, you're back.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah, what's up? So, like, after hearing you debate people, I've came to the logical conclusion to switch to pro-life. But I'm just gonna like debate you now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like ask your moral framework so we can get a foundation of.
It's not something I can just tie into one sentence. Okay. All I can say is I don't value human life to the extent that most people do. So what I feel like is what it has to do with morality, some things I think is.
No. I'm asking.
You're asking my framework on morality, correct?
I'm asking your moral framework.
Yeah. So something like that cannot just be easily explained in one sentence to somebody like you who already disagrees with me. So all I can say is that I don't value humans the way other people can do. That's all I'm going to say to that.
That's a pre-assumption. But
whatever the case may be. Because we're talking about AB.
Wait, I don't know. I thought pro-lifers were supposed to hear you out, but you're not letting me talk, right?
Right, you asked me a question and then you deny my answer. Like who does that?
Okay. I'm gonna try to explain how it's not gonna be an actual answer, right? Because you kind of just said that it can't be explained to a person like me, which is kind of it's gonna be a form of an ad hominem fallacy. But I'm gonna let it slide, right? But I'm asking for your moral framework, not like a framework on morals. That's a completely different thing, right? But like
how is that separate?
Moral framework is just going to be like a structured set of principles, beliefs, and values, right? That's going to hold, that you're going to hold to. That's going to guide you through different like situations or circumstances, right?
Well, you need to give me an example of like how I would handle something. Yeah, because that's very broad. I can list multiple things to that. So I want to understand exactly what you mean by that. So give me an example how I would framework. What?
Yeah, how you would framework what? Can you finish that?
Like you said, because of framework, structure, and things that I would do. So give me an example of where that will apply to.
I mean, it could apply to like moral framework, or like utilitarianism, right? It's just basically like an ethical theory which holds that like the moral rightness or wrongness of an action is determined